Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is James, and today I have an awesome video on one of the new guns coming to Call of Duty Ghosts called the APS Underwater Assault Rifle. We're going to be talking a little bit about that, the stats of the rifle, and giving it a little bit of a breaking down the rifle for you and how exactly it's going to work. Now, for those who don't know, we actually saw this rifle already. We saw it in one of the released missions right before E3, I think it was. They showed the underwater mission when we could see one of the players clearly holding the rifle. You can tell. If we compare them side to side, we see that the magazines both have that unique shape, showing us that this is in fact the APS Underwater Assault Rifle. Now, with that being said, developers often like to pretty much base the guns off their real life values, especially in like campaigns and stuff. So the weapons we're going to be seeing here are actually not publicly released yet. The information, it's actually been taken from a bunch of research, and we know that, pretty much what the values of this gun is going to be, the magazine size, the RPM, and all that stuff, just by doing research, because developers do balance guns and make them so they all fit together, but that's more on the damage profile. They still try to base guns and make them as realistic as possible. That's what tries to make the game pretty fun, is to have a realistic value to it. And I'm gonna have to take a guess and say that if there is some type of spec ops or co-op thing in this Call of Duty Ghosts game, it's going to have some type of underwater mission and some underwater weapons too. I just have a really good feeling that with the new next-gen consoles, that underwater missions and stuff that is more complex is going to be possible, since the consoles are going to have a lot more power and such, that they'll be able to do a lot better gameplay and quality and larger worlds and all that stuff, more interactions and more interactive stuff. That's just me, and I'm really excited to get these new next-gen consoles coming out. This is the first video of Call of Duty Ghosts guns. We're going to be going over the guns. Like I said, we got the APS Underwater Assault Rifle, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is going to be usable in the multiplayer aspect of the game, but I definitely know it's going to be in campaign. We already saw that release mission where the player is in fact using it underwater. And they started manufacturing the APS Underwater Assault Rifle in 1975, and it is still being manufactured or produced today, and its place of origin was the Soviet Union, or right now Russia. And it is an underwater assault rifle. That is the classification for the gun. Now, it has a pretty odd magazine size in my opinion. I'm used to like 30, 20, and this gun actually has a 26 round magazine. It's a little bit different, and what's cool is the shape of the bullet, I'll have it on screen right now, is actually specially designed to be shot underwater, and if you actually shoot it above water, it's very inaccurate, and pretty much outside of water, the bullet is meant to be kept straight and, carried in the right direction, just by the water and the way all that mechanics works. I don't want to go too far in depth and explain all of that right now, but all I'm just going to say is that this weapon will not be accurate outside of water. It'll be pretty inaccurate, so I definitely recommend keeping this weapon underwater if possible in the campaign mission. Also, like I said, it has a 26 round magazine, and it says a 600 RPM, which is actually the exact same as the Scar H in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's why I'm using the Scar H for this gameplay, because they have the exact same rate of fire, 600 RPM. Now, the APS has a very long range for underwater and also has pretty good penetration. I know that's what she said, but it has a better penetration power than most of the spear guns and stuff, and can be useful in shooting through like reinforced dry suits, helmets, all that stuff. So you can shoot through helmets and stuff, so the enemies underwater have some type of helmets or protection. You can actually shoot through those with the APS, but the downside is it does take a while to aim down the sights on the gun, and has a lot of swinging since it has a very long barrel and a big flat magazine, and it can take a while to aim down through the sights, because like I said, it is a pretty bulky gun underwater. Now, that is really all I have for the APS. I mean, it is a very unique weapon, and it's something new to see. I haven't really seen too many underwater missions, and before we've just been using regular guns in any of the underwater missions. We're actually going to have a special gun, the APS design. I haven't really seen this gun before, and I'm really excited that they're bringing a new variety in the Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm also looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 5. That game's coming out soon too. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like. It definitely helps me out, keeps me motivated to make videos, and supports my channel. Also, if you're new around here, see that giant red button down there that says subscribe? Please hit that. It only takes a second, and it definitely helps me out in trying to reach my goal of 50,000 subscribers. There's some videos on the screen. You should definitely click those and check them out. That's really about it, and have a great day.